Well, here we are. Can't see myself. I'm using the other side of my camera. I'm hoping this is going to make it clearer because a lot of my videos, the intro is a bit blurry. I might actually want to go back to that blurriness though when I see how sharp this is. Maybe. Basically, this video is going to be about various bits and pieces you can get up from cheap shops, whether it be charity shops, whether it be just regular supermarkets, and things you will look at and go, that might fit my doll, but it's not really designed for a doll in particular. There's a lot of miniature things around out there that will sort of turn into great doll items. So we're going to look at a couple of little bits, just a little bit of nonsense really. I have my personal assistant here. We have Mirai. This is Anniversary Mirai, not my original one. And she's got a little sneak peek at one of my favourite items that I found. So I hope you're going to enjoy that. And we're just for fun really. We're going to have a look what you could perhaps pick up in shops rather than buying specific doll items, which sometimes can be expensive. And also this is a little bit more fun, you know, if you're wanting to do it for a scenery or something like that. So it's just totally silly video and we will see what this looks like. I may redo this on the blurry side. I don't know. They say the camera never lies. Doesn't mean it doesn't upset you, but we'll see you in a second. Well, here I am back with what looks like a jumble sale on the table here. Let me move you out of the way. My girls over there are just as demonstration pieces. Now, as you can see, I've got lots of little bits. And I know I did say things that weren't dolly items. I didn't really mean it that way. I meant things that, some of them are toys, but they're not actually designed for perhaps how the collector would use it, or how somebody who wants to set up a diorama, or somebody who wants to alter things. They're just things that could fit different toys and for different reasons. There's one that's specifically, this is my favourite yet. That's, you've already seen a sneak peek of that one. But we're going to go through everything bit by bit and where I've got them from. So let's just move everything up there. And we're going to bring in my first little thing. Now, a lot of you may have seen this if you visit Ikea. This is a little Ikea tree. Can't even remember how much I paid for it. I think it was a couple of pounds. It was not much. They are designed, obviously, for household ornaments, but they make perfect scenery for dolls. I'm going to bring in Cindy here, but if she's got sort of like, I know one of the doll collectors, she does shops and things like that, and they have these stood outside the shops or a doll garden. It is just perfect, really. I just think it looks really, really cute. It could go in a doll house. It doesn't have to be an outside item because people do have plants like this in their house now. Very large ones or very small ones, depending on what you're looking at, whether it's for a doll or for yourself. But this was an Ikea bargain. They've got other little bits and pieces in there as well. But I just fell for the little tree, so I had to have the little tree. So that's our number one. Ikea, always keep an eye out. Some of their doll's house things are good as well. I have got some of those. Some doesn't fit, but a couple of them do fit sort of Cindy Barbie quite nicely. So look in the toy section there as well, because that's a really cool idea. So we'll pop that one over there. Now I went to the pound shop. Ta-da! We all know who this is. This is Polly Pocket, but this is the larger Polly Pocket. Shall we have a look at it? Because I've not actually opened these yet. Oh, that was easy. Right, she's out. She's out. Now, my daughter used to have Polly Pockets. The only problem being is the cat we had at the time, she liked to eat the rubber accessories. So it became very difficult and we had to make sure they were safely away because obviously that became very dangerous. So here she is. And this has got to be one of Polly's friends. I don't know whether it actually... This is Shani. This is Shani. Now, yeah, Shani is a toy. She is a doll. But a lot of us have dolls for our dolls. So this is a great size, maybe smart doll size, maybe a little bit smaller. I'm just bringing over my Mirai here. But so if your dolls want a doll, I think that's quite a nice size. And that was £1. We like a bargain. They did have others as well. I did pick up a couple of different ones, but I did think she was rather cute. And for such tiny little weeny things, they've actually got quite a bit of articulation. They have these strange rubber dresses and shoes and clothes that pull on and off. I think the hair is solid. This one's got a little pair of glasses that do pull off, which is quite nice. They're quite well fixed in there, which is quite good. So again, pound shop, always good. Do watch the quality though. Some of the stuff in the pound shop, really, you know, it shouldn't be sold. It shouldn't be allowed to be sold to children because some of the quality is very, very poor, which is a little bit upsetting. So, but this wasn't. This was a branded item and I was really pleased with it. So we have a doll for a doll. or just as a doll. Does that make sense? I do not know. We'll pop her to one side. We'll sit her under the tree. She's sat under the tree at the moment. Now, what next? Now, I got these two things. And yes, they're for dolls. But they're for baby dolls. As you can see, it's wardrobe for Emmy. And this is Tesco. But I got these because they were reduced to about £2 each. I don't have dolls this size at all. But never be fooled by that. There's always something you can do. I'm going to just take the tag out of that one. Because what I was doing, I was going, that's about a smart doll head. Arms a little bit short, but could be altered. But I was thinking a hoodie. Not a onesie, because obviously it's no good as a onesie for the price I paid. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting it off here. Dare I do that now? Should I cut it? Should I? I've just thrown Polly Pocket Box on the floor. I'm going to go for it. I might regret this. But basically, I'm just going to cut across. Now, this is still quite a nice little bit of fabric. I might be able to use it for something. So I will keep that to one side. So I've got a bit of Velcro on that bit. So we now have a jacket. And yes, those sleeves are too short. But shall we see? Come over here, Mirai. Now, this is going to be difficult because the camera's a little bit low to the smart doll, but we'll see what happens. I know the sleeves are too short, but she could just have short sleeves, or I had considered sort of just altering the sleeves. It's going to be very difficult to dress her here. In fact, I think they look okay as short sleeves, to be honest. So we still need a little bit of work. I'll just Velcro it across as it stands. It does need, obviously, we need a little hem here to make it nice and neat. Now, perhaps I shouldn't have picked this Mariah because she's got a bun, so I'm just going to pinch her hair off. But I think that works quite nicely. Obviously, because she's laid down, it's all falling backwards. I need to do a little bit of altering as far as the Velcro is concerned. But I think a little bit of work on that. And we have a very cheap hoodie, a very cute hoodie, for a smart doll. £2. Who knew? I wasn't wanting baby doll clothes, but I thought this was quite cute. Now, I also got this one. Now, let's get some of the tags off this. One. We have a little rain hat and a little raincoat. Obviously, again, proportions are going to be a little bit strange, but let's take this one off first. If you are a smart doll collector or this size doll, you realise that, you know, the clothing isn't so cheap. Let's see how the hat would fit. It might be a little bit big, but she hasn't got any hair at the moment. She hasn't got any wigs. So I think that will work with a little bit of effort. And when she's got her hair on, I think that'll be quite nice. I don't think it needs a lot of altering, a little bit big perhaps, but you could always just sort of take it in there and then just trim that off because it's not going to fray. It's not the sort of fabric that frays. And then again, like with the other one, we have a little raincoat. Now this should fit nice, a little bit wide on the neck perhaps. I don't mind it being short. That's okay to have a short raincoat. Shall we try you on? Again, the sleeves will be short, but you can have 3/4 sleeves on things. You don't have to have everything that comes down to the wrist. Squeeze it in, missus. Ta-da! I'm just going to fasten that top one and this one. Collar is big, but like I said, this unfortunately her top is getting in the way. But I think that would work. I think that would definitely work. That top's really not helping because obviously it's an off the shoulder number, but I think that would be quite cute. So we have, turn it over, you can see a little raincoat for our smart doll, and it's not a bad fit at all. Again, if you're handy with a needle and thread, you can do a little bit of alteration. It's not going to take a lot. So £2, it was worth a go. Sometimes I do make a mistake and I get something and I think, why did I do that? But I think in these cases I can alter those adequately enough. So I'm going to pop Mariah's wig back on. Now, I'll pop her over there because a couple of other things I want to show you before I show the final thing for her. Now, I went in Asda the other day, and I know some of these indie people have already got one of these, but look at this. This is amazing. Now, we all know Marks and Spencer's did the tiny sort of food. Well, Asda have got their own version, and here it is. The dog is barking. Bear with me. Wow, ran back upstairs there. Yes, the dog was barking. It was a delivery. I wasn't really anticipating a delivery on a Sunday, but coming up to Christmas, I know deliveries do get a little bit more like that. I need to get my breath back a second. Whew. Shouldn't have run. Right, so basically I was saying we all saw the Marks and Spencer's miniatures here. Well, this is Asda's own little version. And look at that. We have some chocolate fudge ice cream. We have tropical crush juice. And we have this really cute little shopping basket. Now we'll bring Cindy back in. So this is sort of Cindy Barbie size. That's a nice size, isn't it? Right size for the pop, right size for the ice cream. This was quite funny because we do shop in Asda as well. And this is a product we actually buy. So we're like, oh, that's so cool. But these also, if you collect more than one of them, they stack into like a shelving unit. So if you've got a little shop or something like that, you could use that. But I didn't really need that. I just wanted the little basket because I just thought it was so cute. And as I say, we shop in Asda, so I thought it was quite cool. So that's another thing. They don't do these items separate. They ought to. I think they should do a collection like Marks and Spencer's do. Unless this is a trial run, you never know. So I was really pleased with that one. I thought it was quite cool. So we'll pop that one to one side as well. We have, yes, it's a skateboard. But again, not really designed for dolls. It is designed for children to play with little tiny skateboards. Let's get in there. So you can actually sort of build bits and pieces on it. Look, we've got a little tool there to do it with. Look at that, it's so cute. And extra wheels. But I don't want it for that. Of course I don't want it for that. I just want this. I wanted the skateboard. But again, this was one I got on sale. About £2, £2.50 I think I paid for it. And I know this Cindy's not really dressed for a bit of skateboarding. But she could if she wanted to. And it again, it's the perfect size for sort of about a 12-inch fashion doll, or any sort of 12-inch doll, really. I think that works out quite nicely. Like I say, she's not really got the right footwear and that shit to be going a bit of skateboard in there. And I just thought it was cute because it was Sonic as well. So again, not really designed for dolls, but is perfect for dolls. So that was another one, yay. I do buy some rubbish. Got to stop buying rubbish. It's not rubbish. I enjoy it. It works. As I say, I do set scenes and things like that, so it is handy. Now, this is another one that was just a treat to myself, this little tiny weenie Care Bear, because again, it's a Dolly size bear. And recently, if I can see it from here, bear with a second. Get it? Bear with. But I can't find it. Got it. Because recently, on one of my Dolly Happy Meals, the one that was the hot potato one, I got this as well. So I thought, well, this is perfect now. So we can sort out doing a little photo shoot, Care Bear photo shoot. So I need to make something to go with this and a hat and that. So there was a reason behind that. That I thought was a little expensive. It wasn't that expensive. It was £4, which I think... it's okay. Yeah, okay, £4, all right. But I would have liked to have paid a bit less. I was sort of going to wait until they were reduced in the sale, because they always are, aren't they? And it was a supermarket find, so I can guarantee it was going to get reduced at some point. But I couldn't resist it. I caved, and I bought myself a baby Care Bear. And that is going to be going with one of the dolls. This top is actually a Barbie top, so I'm not quite sure who is going to be wearing it yet. But I thought the colourings went nice, so I need something to go with it. I will put it to one side. And this is the best find I ever had. That is such an exaggeration. But you can see pet socks. I did some Christmas shopping the other day, and I saw these in Matalan. If you're in the UK, you'll know where that is. I don't know where the Matalan's in other countries. I'm not sure. And it is really aimed for pets. Now, when I took it to the till, you can see it was £3.50. The lady went, oh, I couldn't get that to go on my dog. And I went, no, I'm not going to be putting it on mine either. Apart from the fact, it's a very tiny dog. Yes, it's not something I would personally do, but I know people do it. But when I saw them, of course, I didn't see them as pet ones. And you've already had a sneak peek at this one. We'll move her leg over there. I saw it as Smart Doll slipper socks. So we're going to take another one off. There's a tiny little bit of plastic tag holding it. Oop, there we go. Let me get rid of that before it gets where it shouldn't. And here it is, a little Christmas stocking with a little sort of rubbery bit underneath. So again, it's like a slipper sock like we'd have for ourselves. And I just thought this was just so cute. Keep your dress down there, missus. She's got one of her gorgeous skirts on there from Bella's Doll Clothes. So let's push this little socky on. And look, she now has some really cute, that one's still got the tag on, Christmas slipper socks. And I've still got another pair for one of the others. So I'm going to do some really sort of try and get some cute sort of photos with these, because I do that. They're definitely my favourite out of everything. I wanted to show you the other bits because they're bits and bobs I've picked up. But when I saw these yesterday, it was just, I have to have them. They also do another one, which is sort of, it's like looks like a Father Christmas Santa Claus. So it's all red, and then it's got like a belt that he would wear. And I think the top might be black, I'm not quite sure, but it's sort of going towards a Father Christmas Santa Claus look. But I thought these were quite sort of nice and bright and cute. So that was definitely my bargain as far as I'm concerned out of all of them. I'm pleased with everything that I have picked up here, and I'm constantly looking around. There's no charity shop ones this time, but there's always something I'm finding. Oh, but there's bits of jewellery. Jewellery's great. Look for jewellery in charity shops, because you can pick up some amazing bits and alter them and things like that. But for now, this is all I'm going to do. Just a quick video just before I start my crochet video, which is coming up very soon. We have a little angel chocolate orange cover this time. So let me pop all these bits and bobs here so you can sort of see them a little bit better. Over we go. In fact, I'll give you a sneak peek. For those of you who are the crocheters that do watch my channel, here is a sneak peek of what I'm doing next. Ta-da! And of course, she's a chocolate orange colour. So I hope you're going to enjoy doing that. I've enjoyed doing that. It's a little bit different to some of my others, a little bit of different effects. So that is my next video. Oh, there's one of my hairs there. And I'll see you very soon. If you do enjoy my videos, please like, subscribe and share. And please pop a comment. Tell me if you found any other bargains, because I might like to go and look for them. And hopefully you're going to look for those. If you're a smart doll owner, you've got to go for that one. You just got to do it. I will see you all very soon, and thank you once again for watching. Bye bye for now.